Trying to get the lighting good here. Hey, what's going on, guys? So, quick video this morning. I'm going to start with the good, and then I'll go to the rant. Um, this morning, for the first time ever, I decided I've been watching, listening to this guy, actually the founder of Bulletproof Coffee, and that's Dave Espray. Well, so I decided this week that I would try some butter in my coffee. So this morning was the first time I've done it. Flavor's good. It is very smooth. And I guess we'll just wait and see if the effects of what they're saying works. Does it help to burn the fat because your body is looking at it? Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it. We'll find out this week, I guess, over the next couple weeks, anyways. Now, on to the quick rant. I actually got started on this rant yesterday with my wife. We was talking about the stock market, and I heard he was a financial advisor or something on a podcast, and he was talking about, this would have been on Tuesday before the big Powerball drawing, and he says, they came out with the 5 stocks that are a better buy than your Powerball ticket. Well, okay. There's 7,108 stocks in the New York Stock Exchange. Guess what? All of them are probably a better buy than your Powerball ticket. So for somebody to put that out as a headline just to get headlines and get noticed, I think is disgusting. But anyways, now let's go to the stocks that he recommended, right? So amazingly, at least three would be considered tech. Maybe the fourth are all tech companies. He says AT&T. Well, AT&T is kind of an obvious purchase for anybody. I mean, it's a good starter stock for any person. It's a utility company, essentially. It's a phone company. So utility slash tech. It pays a 6% dividend, so you can't get that in anything else right now. And it's a long, stable company. So AT&T, I get the recommendation, but I mean, if you're gonna talk about stocks that are better buy than the Powerball ticket, well, yeah, I could give you any stock and tell you that it's better than the Powerball ticket. I mean, you got a 1 in 300 million chance essentially of winning the Powerball. Obviously, your chances of winning something are a little bit higher, but it's still probably 20 to 25% chance of winning anything. So your chances are still better with any stock in the stock market. Back to the rant, though. So the guy says AT&T, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, and Berkshire Hathaway. Right? Okay. Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, Microsoft and Berkshire Hathaway. The two richest men in the world. Obviously following their company, investing in the companies that they own would be, smart. I mean, it's kind of obvious, right? I mean, when you always figure that they're going to be two of the better stocks to buy when you can invest with the richest men in the world, guess what? Most of the time, they get rich because they're smart and they know what they're doing. And that's how you make money, right? And then, so the other two that he talks about, Amazon and Apple. Okay, again, Apple, the biggest company in the world based on market cap. Roughly, I think they were 700 and some $1 billion company last I looked. I don't really follow Apple stock other than I just see where the price goes, so I don't really look at the market cap on it. But again, Apple, kind of an obvious one. Because guess what? I'm doing this Periscope on an iPhone because, you know, that's their thing with Twitter. So, and guess what? Periscope app doesn't work on the Microsoft phone. So it's kind of obvious. Apple, be a pretty good purchase, right? Um, and then the last one, Amazon. Amazon is disrupting all what we would consider, standard um, shopping, right? So, like, I wanted to buy, as a matter of fact, this year. So I've been challenging myself to do some things different. Hence the Bulletproof coffee. Um, Hence the Periscope videos that I've made thus far, and we'll try to continue to make. And then the other thing that I've been doing is for work. Well, I've only done it one time, but I got a bow tie last year for Christmas for my wife. So I rocked the bow tie at work this week. And I was like, well, I kind of like it. I got a lot of comments on it. So, hey, guess what? I'll start buying some more bow ties. Guess where I bought them from? Amazon. I get a bow tie for $9 with a pocket square, shipped to my front door. So in 2 days, it'll be on my front porch. I just step outside, pick it up, then I can wear them the next day. I mean, Amazon is definitely disrupting, standard trips to Macy's, standard trips to JCPenney, Target. You know, anything that you can buy that you can kind of wait on, Amazon is going to be the best. And even in some areas, Amazon can deliver within 2 hours. So it's not that I have anything wrong with the guys' stock picks, because they are all pretty good companies. The problem that I have with what he was saying is everything that you buy in the stock market is going to be better odds than winning the Powerball. And secondly, the other thing to consider here is, guess what? You could buy a Powerball ticket for $2 or $3. You want to buy a share of Berkshire Hathaway stock? Okay, not the B share. The B shares are $120 some dollars a share. But guess what? Oh, you want a share of the A stock? Yeah, that's $200,000. Oh, you want shares in Apple? That's $100. You want shares in Amazon? I'm not even sure what the Amazon price is recently, but it was a couple $100 last I saw. Okay, Microsoft's like $30, and AT&T is reasonable. But basically what I'm getting at is, guys, you can take advice from these guys. It does make sense for you to at least look at these companies, but don't just look at it as a guarantee that, oh, well, this guy says that you should buy AT&T, so I'm going to go out and buy it. Don't just listen to them. You need to do some research yourself. Look at the companies. Obviously, these 5 companies, they're pretty good companies. They're going to stick around. But for somebody to get headlines and get on, to get on a radio show to talk about the 5 stocks that are a better buy than your Powerball ticket, give me a break. All right, guys. So that's it for today. Actually, what I'm working on right now is I'm doing a whole big research of Travelers stock, the Travelers Insurance Company. So when I get all that put together, maybe I'll go out and make a scope about Travelers, and maybe we'll pop it and put it up to YouTube as well. So have a good one, guys, and I will catch you next time. Thanks.